Hey guys, welcome to our first ever recording of the podcast this semester. I'm Will.
I'm Hera.
I'm Jodie.
I'm Gina.
Okay, so starting off, we're going to just do some introductions, try to get to know us a little bit better. So I'm a finance and business analytics double major. I'm a junior, and I guess a fun fact about me is that I had fun taking a math final before.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
So I'm Gina. I'm a junior marketing major. And I guess a fun fact about me is that I was a figure skater for 5 years, and I was on TV for that one time. So that was cool.
My name is Jodie Lee, and I'm a junior double majoring in finance and management information systems. Fun fact about me is that I love the smell of durian.
Hi, my name is Hera. I'm the other co-pres of APC. I am majoring in medical laboratory science and minoring in forensic science. And my fun fact is I knew how to do a backflip when I was little, but not anymore.
Yeah, show us.
Not anymore. Emphasis on not anymore.
Okay, so moving on to our theme this month, the month of September, since we're all coming back from summer, we're going to talk about traveling, where we, I guess, spend our time over summer, visiting other places, and just share our experiences.
So starting off, I know a lot of people travel this summer, but I know someone here, or two people in particular, traveled really far this summer. Starting with Gina. Do you want to tell us where you traveled this summer?
Yeah, so this was my first time leaving the States. I went to the motherland for the first time in Korea, and I spent like a few weeks there, and then I went to Japan as well.
Where in particular did you travel in Korea?
I went like all over the place, honestly, because I have a lot of family there, so and they're all like scattered across. So I stayed mostly around like the Seoul area, and then I would just visit like surrounding cities. But my family and I took a road trip down to Busan, which was really cool.
Busan.
It was really far, but it was really nice. K-drama lover here. Anyway.
I never watched that, to be honest. I heard it's really good, though.
You never watched Train to Busan?
No.
I didn't watch it yet. Well, did you see any celebrities?
No. Oh my gosh. I wish I visited like Hybe.
The
You could have met New Jeans.
BTS. But yeah, it was fun.
Awesome.
Very enlightening.
And I know, Jodie, you also traveled pretty far.
I went to China, and China is a big country overall, so I went to like very different places. Like I went to the north of like Beijing, I went to Chengdu, Chongqing, my parents' hometown, so like Fuzhou, Fujian,
yeah.
and also went to Pusa, Putosa, something like that. It's a religious
Cool.
area for
And
Buddhist.
This wasn't your first time going there, right?
Not my first time, but visiting all those spots, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, my parents are also from Fuzhou, so kind of cool. How was the? It's like is it rural or is it more developed?
It's more developed now. They've built bridges. They're like trying to clean up the areas. A lot more malls are building up, and like, there was a lot of like culture shock. In China, yeah.
We definitely need to talk about that later. Okay. I didn't go anywhere crazy. I would say the farthest I went was to Chicago. It wasn't really in the summer, but it was right after summer or school started.
Yeah.
But I went with Gina actually. We went to Chicago for a
festival.
EDM festival. For 3 days. We didn't really go through the city, but
you guys visited the Bean though.
We did visit the Bean. Very underwhelming, but it was cool.
Was it closed off?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It was just, I don't know why, but I was imagining it to be bigger.
Big? Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was cool.
Did you see the beaches near the river?
We
or
didn't
near
get
the
to
lakes?
see that.
Really?
We saw the river.
What? Okay.
That's it.
Did you guys visit Chinatown there?
Oh, Chicago Chinatown.
We went to H Mart. I don't know. I guess yeah, we went to
Okay.
Chinatown.
For me, I spent a week in Hawaii. It was my first time traveling, so it was really cool, kind of to be on the airplane for the first time.
For the first time?
Yeah, for the first time.
Were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared, but I didn't enjoy it, especially when taking off or landing.
The air pops.
Yeah,
ear pops.
but I mean, I just slept on the airplane. But it was fun. I enjoyed Hawaii a lot, especially the food and the culture there.
Did you go snorkeling?
I did not go snorkeling, but I did visit like volcanoes,
Oh.
went on tours and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fun.
So I guess just trying to dig a little deeper into where we all traveled. Gina, what would you say was your favorite aspect or thing about visiting Korea?
Definitely visiting family that I've never seen for the first time. Yeah, definitely going off what Jodie said, like culture shock. I feel a lot more connected to, my roots, my culture roots. I feel a lot more like motivated to, connect deeper with those roots. Like I told like all my like family, all my cousins that I met, like I promise like next time I come, I'll learn more Korean for you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very fun.
What's like an example of a culture shock, if you can like remember?
I would say I feel like swapped, like here versus Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Like here it's kind of, if you show a lot of your like legs, that's
It's
seen
more
as
acceptable.
more. No, I feel like here it's like also it's more acceptable, but also like more provocative. Like if you were wearing something short.
Oh, right.
But in Korea, if you even show your like arms, that's considered provocative. Like
Okay.
if you wear a tank top, that's yeah.
Yeah, same with me. Like if you show too much skin, it's like disrespectful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do like the elders like stare you down? Or
Yeah, because it's like, where are they supposed to look? I guess.
I know it was really hot over in Asia. Michael, my friend, went to Tokyo. My cousins actually did visit Fudzo over the summer before she started her full-time job. So, and I know that it was humid, it's hot. How did you guys, I guess, handle that?
Oh, I sweated a lot.
Yeah.
I would just change like twice a day.
Twice a day?
Yeah,
Really?
because it was just a lot of sweat. It's
I bet.
very humid. You just carry umbrella does help. I know like
Yeah,
it's
to
to like
block out the sun.
yeah. I know it's like most people like carry it to keep their pale skin, but
Right.
like but it also helps with the heat.
Yeah, that is something I noticed. Like, I wish it was more normalized in here, like, to carry an umbrella
Oh,
when it's
yeah.
really hot, because it does get so hot here, and I'm just thinking, like, oh, I would love to just be carrying an umbrella, like, but surprisingly, like, when I was in Korea, it rained once. Like, it was
Only
almost,
once.
it was
Okay.
perfect weather. I think just the season I visited,
Yeah.
like, my family all said, like, oh, this was the perfect time to come visit, because
Really?
the weather was so perfect. It was
Okay.
perfect every day.
I'll be in Korea this winter,
Oh,
traveling with the boys, so that'll be fun.
in the winter?
Yeah, in
Oh.
January.
You're gonna be cold.
I like
But maybe
It's enjoyable.
Mm.
Yeah.
oh,
Carry
you
your
guys will go
umbrella.
to the food markets and eat all the warm food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you experienced the first snow in Korea.
Oh.
Do you know what it means
No.
to experience the first snow?
What does it mean?
It means the person you're with when it snows for the first time
Oh, okay.
is the love of your life.
It's the boys.
I'm gonna be with the boys. Okay.
Aw.
Oh, one question though. Do you prefer Korea or Japan?
Oh, that's a good one.
I definitely prefer Korea.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, an obvious reason is like the language barrier.
Yeah.
In Japan, it was very difficult.
Mhm.
I feel like in Korea, there were at least a lot more English speaking, or at least English like understanding people, like workers and like, But in Japan, like it got pretty frustrating. Like a lot of the restaurants we went to, they didn't know or speak any English. So.
Oh, wow. I guess speaking about food, Jodie, since you visited all of these different cities in China, I know China has a very diverse and, I guess, a wide variety of cuisine in different regions.
Mhm.
what was your favorite kind of dish that you've experienced, or how was it traveling to one city and trying the food there?
Honestly, I still love like my parents' hometown food the most.
Food
Maybe
zone?
I'm just
Yeah.
like grew up with it, but I feel like it's way more flavorful.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say Chongqing and Chengdu are really flavorful, but they're more like spicy,
yeah.
and it's like all hot pot. I
Yeah.
got tired of hot pot
Oh,
hot
yeah.
pot because
Hot pot
like
you
you
can
would
get
just eat
tired.
it for every single meal.
Yeah, I love hot pot.
Yeah, and then
For food though, our kind of hometown food is like banh mian,
拌面, 扁肉,
bianlong. Yeah, the little
uh,
soup ball thing.
Why
Oh
are
my
we not
God.
connecting with our
you,
Korean
you want,
Yuan,
yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
fish balls with the meat
Fish balls,
inside.
yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
it the steamed dumplings is also huge in food though, right?
Yeah,
But,
and I think so, like, but everywhere too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was the food there cheap?
Yes,
Mm.
very
Yeah.
cheap. We had all the fast food, and they're even cheaper
Wow.
there. And
Did you eat McDonald's?
yes,
Oh,
they
that's
have
sick.
so much
That's
more
sick.
stuff.
Okay.
But no,
Um,
no, it's KFC there. You have to have the KFC there.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they have the egg tart as well.
Oh, where do you,
Yeah.
yeah, I love
Yes.
egg tarts.
That's a
Mhm.
good.
What would you say was your number one thing, like favorite?
Like food?
Yeah,
Food-wise?
food-wise.
Cause that's kind of hard to pick because
Mhm.
when you eat in China, it's a big table of things. You get to
Right.
try a little bit of everything. So I didn't like have anything specific that I remember. But there
Mhm.
is this like one sweet and sour like fish
Oh.
dish. It's like a crispy one. Maybe
Yeah, I
you
know what you're
have it
talking
in
about. I know what
there.
you're talking about.
I don't know what
It's
it's
pretty
called.
good.
It's really
It's
good.
like fried.
Yeah.
And then there's like sweet
I
and
really
sour
like-
sauce, like potatoes, carrots.
Yeah, I got that whole
Yeah.
that whole fish was mine.
Yeah. What about you, Gina?
What
What was your
food?
favorite food, in between Korea and Japan? Something that when you go back, or you would like to have again?
I'm gonna be honest. In Korea, there's a lot of Chinese fusion restaurants,
yeah.
or like
Black
Korean
noodles.
style
Mhm.
Chinese
Jjajangmyeon.
foods.
Jjajangmyeon.
Jjajangmyeon.
I don't really like
Um,
jjajangmyeon. It's too earthy. I don't know.
Have you had the
Earthy.
Chinese version of it?
I haven't had the Chinese version.
Mm.
I've had the Korean version back at Seoul Garden. It wasn't really my taste.
I think that's
My
your
taste.
mistake there, Soul Garden.
Really?
You
Wait.
You got
Try
the
authentic.
Wilmington one was better.
I don't know if I tried the Wilmington one. I always
Wow.
It's
try
better.
in Philly.
Mm. Oh, in Philly.
Philly has some good like
Okay.
Korean
I've
Chinese
never,
restaurants.
because I was like, after getting it at Seoul Garden, I like never tried it again.
No.
Actually,
Yeah.
now that you talk about it, I've done my research with like my hobby is like to Google Map food and restaurants.
Mhm.
So like I definitely seen like really good Korean restaurants
Wow,
there, like
yeah.
with like 3,000 reviews.
Yeah.
I need that list.
Wait, what were you saying, Gina, about the Chinese fusion? Sorry to cut you off.
That's okay. I don't remember any. Okay, so story time.
Story time.
Story time, guys. Okay. One of my dad's friends, childhood friends, we met up with him for the first time since my dad seen him like when they were really young, college,
Oh
and
my
he's
God.
like rich now. So
Really?
he treated us to this really like nice, pretty expensive like Chinese Korean restaurant. And so I don't remember any of the dishes because he just ordered them off. I don't even know what they were.
Is it regular there?
But there was
Yeah.
something that me and my brother specifically, we both agreed that this is like the most unforgettable dish. It was like a fried eggplant with like some sort of sauce. And it sounds so
Was
plain.
it like garlic
but
sauce?
I don't
It was
I don't even
brown
know.
sauce.
I don't even know. It
was
was like
eggplant. It was
eggplant.
like
Eggplant.
Fried
it was like
eggplant, right?
magical. Like
Fried eggplant.
I feel like I've had it before.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
No, I don't know.
That does sound good.
fried eggplant.
I crave
Yeah.
it like every day.
This tastes really good.
What about you, Hera? Back in Chicago.
Back in Chicago.
Raising Cane.
We
Raising
didn't have, we
Cane's.
didn't have much food.
I think the only thing we ate really was pizza.
What about at H Mart? Any food you got there?
We got like microwave.
Oh.
We were balling on a budget,
Yeah.
but Chicago's known for their deep dish
Deep dish
pizza.
pizza. Yeah.
Fortunately, the restaurant we went didn't have any of them,
Oh wow.
but we tried like their normal pizza, and I think
It's good.
yeah, Gina can agree. It was the best pizza we've ever had.
Oh, I saw the
Really?
pictures. They look really
So
good when you
good.
guys
Yeah.
posted it.
It was like thin crust. It was so crispy, so delicious.
I guess in Hawaii,
Mm-hmm.
the poke bowl I had was very good. It was a
That's
long
nice.
line. It opened like I think middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I had a raw oyster and a poke bowl, so that was amazing.
Did you get a spam musubi?
I did, but I put it in the fridge because we were traveling the next day. We went to 2 islands. We went to Honolulu, which is kind of the main tourist attraction. Then we flew over to the main island, Hawaii Island, which was really fun. But since I started overnight, it wasn't as good, and I didn't get to try it again.
No.
Did you have the pineapples there?
The Dole Whip.
yeah, I did go to
Whip.
the Dole
Oh.
Whip plantation. It was okay. It was too sweet. It was too sweet. Yeah.
Not the Asian. It's too
Too
sweet.
It's too sweet. But I will say my favorite place was the Chinese spot that we went to. That had Dwayne The Rock Johnson come in. Michael Jackson also ate there. We ordered a bunch of Chinese food. I guess it's a bit biased, but it was definitely something that I really liked.
It's always the taste
Yeah.
that we like.
Yeah,
you know?
hometown.
I see a pattern in Chinese food.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Yeah.
Wait, did you try there's like a truck in Hawaii that's really popular that sells like shrimp, like some kind of shrimp.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's like garlic shrimp.
Yeah.
We didn't. I don't think I went to the famous truck, but I did go to a really good spot. We drove like an hour away on Honolulu. It was like a bunch of mini shops around, and we got the garlic shrimp. It was really good. I know it's a kind of a staple for Hawaii, but I also had coconut there. It's good.
From a straw, like.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Someone, this guy, like Samoan guy with tattoos, cut it up for us.
Did you have a lay too?
I think he did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but he was
That's a
really
good
cool,
experience.
really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Lucky. All these foods are making me hungry.
What about the other aspects you guys experienced? I know the fashion culture in Asia is really huge.
Everywhere I went, I was like the most dressed up. I feel like
Oh, really?
you have to go to like trendier spots to see
Like the cities.
to see like those like kind of outfit videos,
Yeah.
outfit videos that you see on TikTok of China. But like anywhere else, everyone's like in a t-shirt and jeans, very like
Casual.
very
mindful.
yeah,
Very
very mindful, very demure. Like my dad would like always tell me like, why can't you put on something?
Yeah.
Like,
My
why you're
parents
like-
always scolded me. They're like, Gina, dress appropriately today. We're seeing family. And I was like,
I know. I walk out and they're like, no, go back.
Yeah.
And what was dressing appropriately? Just covering
like
Just,
a mini skirt and like a. It's hot.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you guys see anyone? I know the natives there are probably used to the heat, the humidity. Did you see anyone like dress in layers? Or no? Because I know in Japan there's a lot of natives there that dress.
Oh wait, no. They do dress like they wear a lot of like UV like
UV
protection
protection,
stuff
yeah.
when they're like on their scooters or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Like very like definitely like mask up and everything like
Mhm.
that too.
what about you? I know Hawaii is also hot.
Oh, it was
was-
perfect weather.
It was perfect.
It was 80 degrees, sunny.
Yeah.
I think after visiting Hawaii, my kind of mindset changed. I think before then, I've always kind of wanted to live in the city, be in a more urban or suburban area. But since visiting Hawaii, experiencing the culture there, seeing what people do on a daily basis, seeing the houses there were amazing. I will say that I think my end goal is to ultimately retire in Hawaii and just live out my life. Because I know the beaches are amazing. But I think that's my dream goal. Obviously, might change after I travel more,
Right.
especially this winter. But what about you guys? What's your end goal? destination to move to.
Do you guys want to live in the country that you guys travel
Yeah.
to?
I've thought of it before. Like, I mentioned it to
Living
like,
in China.
yeah, like
I've definitely
people.
thought about it too. I think it's a really cool aspect or idea.
Yeah, like once you go there, like first time I went there, it felt so nice how accessible everything was, how like
Mhm.
delivery was fast, like
Right.
food delivery was fast. You
Mhm.
have everything there because there's stuff that are like in China that are banned, like different food and stuff,
Mhm.
like different seafood as well or fruits,
Mhm.
that aren't allowed in here. And also, kind of controversial, but China also has a lot of like cheaper like technology than like what
Yeah.
we have in America.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you guys see the Huawei
Oh.
3 Fold phone?
Yeah,
I think that's really
it's
sick.
a lot. It's a lot.
It's so
It's so cool. It
It's
comes with
like-
wireless earbuds.
Mhm.
It's like the Apple version of, or Chinese version of Apple.
Yeah.
Have you
but
seen?
better?
Have you guys seen like the cars? Like
BYD.
the people like camping in the cars.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
They're so like they like literally can live in that car.
Really?
Like they
I
just
know.
set up like glamping.
BYD is China's version of Tesla, I guess you could say.
Wow.
It's really cool there, or to see the kind of cars they make.
Mm,
Um,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unlike you, I fell in love with the city more. So,
really?
no,
I mean,
definitely
maybe
city.
once I visit Seoul, or once I go to China, I think my family's like planning a graduation trip for me to go to China. Because me, my little brother, and Shirley all graduate in the same year.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, Jack graduates in
High
high school.
school.
I graduate college. Shirley graduates her PA school.
Stop.
So
that's
we're gonna try and do a big trip,
Big
hopefully.
plan.
Your mom planned that
Yeah.
out. No, I've always thought of living in Korea too. Language is definitely a barrier,
Yeah.
but there's other things like there's not a lot of job opportunities.
That's true.
And the prejudice, even if you're like slightly tanner than like the
Mhm.
norm, you get looked at and judged. So, yeah.
I feel like in China, it's just a beauty thing because like a lot of people in the south are darker.
Mhm.
South part of China are darker, but I don't think they discriminate that. Maybe like if you're in a big city again, like
Yeah.
they might.
Well, I really do want to visit China soon. I know there's a lot of cool, different environments or landscapes there to experience.
I actually saw a lot of vlogs this year of people visiting.
Really?
Which I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wow. Because like people usually bash China, but like this time I saw like a lot of vlogs of people like showing off China. I was
Mhm.
like,
I think a lot of people don't actually get to see the beauty of
yeah.
of China.
China
Mhm.
is huge.
It's huge,
It's
yeah.
big.
Mhm.
Moving on now to reflections. I know 3 of you guys traveled with family. Did
Mhm.
the family dynamic change? Did you guys get closer or sadly more like apart? What happened with the dynamic?
Yeah.
Mm,
Do you want to go first?
sure. I think we got closer because my
Mhm.
parents don't take time off of work, so I got
Yeah.
so like it was kind of like in the beginning weird to see them like living a day without work, I guess, because I don't know what that looks like for them. But
Right.
like I got to eat all my meals with them. I got to sit down with them if I had to talk to them. They're like in the room right next to me. Like it's nice to have like that in-person relationship with them again instead of just like just calling them, or like sometimes they come home really late at night, so it's either I'm in bed and I don't go talk to them, or like I have to like get out and go
Mm.
downstairs. But then they're also tired, so they're like, stop annoying
Yeah.
me. Like, go away.
Your brother was probably more excited to like venture out.
He definitely was, because he went back when he was in very young, like elementary school, and he just wasn't in, like he wasn't mature enough to like take in and soak in the culture and everything. But now that he went back, he just appreciated so much more because he's more mature and he knows like, oh, I need to appreciate this or that, or like what this is, what that is, and not just there like, I'm bored, I want to play video games, like that type of mindset.
Gotcha. What about you, Gina?
Honestly, it was good at first, but
I knew it was gonna happen.
me and my
Funny.
family kind of ran into some conflicts.
Mm.
It's a really long story, but basically for like, I think 2 days I held a kind of grudge against my brother, and then he held a grudge against me.
I feel like that happens.
That happens to siblings.
And you guys are only like 2 years apart?
Like 3.
3
3 years.
That's
So,
close enough to quarter.
I think it's completely normal. I mean, when you're traveling, you're kind of with them 24/7. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
For
I feel
me,
like you did fight.
No, I'm already really close with my family.
Oh.
It was my mom and my little brother, because my dad wanted to stay home to work, even though I didn't want him to. I wanted him to come with us.
Right.
And Rita was doing at Penn State for a summer semester. Shirley already started PA school, so they couldn't come. But honestly, it was really cool. I met some of my mom's closest friends. They've known each other, I think, since like high school or even younger. I think middle school, maybe. It was cool meeting them. I saw their sons. It was a really cool experience. I feel like I did get closer with my little brother. He does not like me that much. I like to tease him a lot. So, no, I mean, me and my little brother are really close.
That's good.
But I think just spending that time in Hawaii was, I think, a highlight of my life so far.
That's good.
Since we're all talking about brothers, like, me and my brother, we like had like our relationship was always like fighting, but it was like joking fighting until like he hit that teenager year. So then he's like just like annoyed with everything. So anything I do, it just annoys him. Like even in China, he like got in fights with me or like ignore me and stuff. But I feel like he kind of, cause family culture in China is really big. I feel like he kind of grasped a little bit of that, and he's like a little nicer to me now.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, that's
he doesn't
good.
fight as much, more lenient. I think he grew a little from that.
Yeah. The only problem I have with my little brother is he gets annoyed at me pretty easily. Like, whenever I'm playing music too loudly. I mean, he is someone I'm really close with, but someone that likes to yell at me.
Yell at you a lot?
Yeah.
That means
And
he loves you.
Isn't he your younger?
He is younger. I let him do it.
Oh. I feel like I'm the same. I have an older brother, but I was just like you. Like, we used to fight all the time.
Really?
Like, physically sometimes, too.
Physically.
Yeah.
That never
rough.
happened for me.
It was a bit rough, but now we're like best friends. Like, I tell him about everything. But thankfully, I didn't travel with my brother. I feel like I would have fought him. I went with my friends. So,
Yeah.
And we didn't fight. I think we actually got a lot closer.
That's good.
Yeah.
One more question. Like, since we're wrapping up, what's the next destination you guys would like to travel to?
Ooh, good question. I'll go first. Korea.
Korea? Okay.
I really want to go to Korea.
Yeah.
I'm going next summer.
Make sure to send you videos, pictures.
Don't need it. I'm gonna go see it myself. But show me how Korea looks in the winter.
In the winter, I think I'm really excited for that. I think I just like the cold more, and I think in the winter, it's a lot more. I don't know. I think it's more exciting.
Yeah, I would say though.
Especially right after Christmas, maybe.
One thing I would watch out for in the winter in Korea, the couples go crazy.
Yeah.
Not even just the winter.
No, really. Even if it's hot, they like to stick.
It was so bad. Oh, that is one thing. It's so weird. Couples like
There's a lot of PDA.
Yeah.
And not like this PDA, just like in
cuddle.
general, like just
like
sitting in the
cutesy couple.
I'll be walking behind a couple and he's like walking her by her hair.
No.
I've seen that 3 times.
Really?
Like ponytail or just long?
Like long hair. He's just like.
I'm not sure about
he's
that.
He's just taking his dog
in
for a
China,
walk.
it's just a purse. They just be holding the purse.
Oh, that's respectful.
That like it's cute to see.
No, but I know in winter, like, because it's cold, they like to like cuddle up with their couple, or they'll wear.
You can cuddle with your
boys.
Yeah,
bros.
of course.
Yeah.
Build a snowman together.
Oh, get like matching T-shirts.
Wait, what? No,
matching
we're
couple
not going to do that.
T-shirts.
Oh my
We're
God.
not going to do that.
But what about you, Jodie?
Low-key, I like senior graduation of high school. Me and my friends were gonna go to Korea too, but then like COVID or something, like the restrictions like
It's
were
a lot
not
more
lifted.
strict, yeah.
So we couldn't go, and it just didn't happen the next year again because they had other like family trips happening, and then we just like never talked about it again.
Right.
So like I want to go, like, because I have so many videos, and like I'm a cafe hopper, so I have
Oh, the
so
cafes. There's a
many.
lot of
I have
cafes
a
in Korea.
notes
Oh, yeah.
like a notes with just list of cafes and restaurants there that I really want to visit.
Awesome.
For me, Korea again.
Really?
Korea, like, forever. Like,
But
I
with-
would not
Yeah.
get, I would never get
What
sick
ab-
of it.
With friends or family this time?
Friends.
Friends? Okay.
I
Well,
agree.
what about something other than Korea? Anything you have in mind?
I've always wanted to go to Europe.
Europe? That,
Maybe, like,
that would be really
Greece.
fun. Greece is
I
a
think
good location.
Daniela went to Greece, and, like, that
Really?
really, like, when I saw those pictures and everything that she
Mhm.
She
posted,
looks so
and, like,
Yeah.
she talked about, like, something like the refillable, like, endless, like, wine or something.
Endless.
So when I turn 21, like, I want to go.
Oh,
That's
there.
awesome.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
You?
I think for me, an obvious pick is China.
Mm.
That's my number one. But just so I can experience the culture there, I've never been there.
Mhm.
Like, everyone in my family has already been to China. My siblings have. I've never used to want to go to China because they would only go in the summer, and I'm scared of the heat. Not
China
scared of
China,
it.
he is really
He's scared of
I'm scared of
sweating.
it, but I really don't like the summer.
Mm.
I'm more of a winter guy, fall guy. So, you know, it'd be really fun to go travel there, experience what it's like. But other than China, I think since Gina brought up Europe, I do want to visit Italy.
I was gonna say
Italy because of I forgot what it's called, but the river canals.
Oh.
Canals. I do want to experience that because I remember it was like in a Pokemon movie.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And it was this opening sequence. It was really cool, but I think I do want to go on a boat. Yeah. What's the name called?
I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
it like runs through the city.
Yeah, it
I know
does.
what you mean.
Isn't it, like, sinking? Someone said something is sinking.
It
It might be
is.
overflowing. Yeah.
Venice?
Venice. It's Venice, Italy. I think is where it's at.
Venice.
But I forgot.
Venice Beach. Wait.
Venice.
Venice Beach?
Isn't that in Florida, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Our geography.
We'll look it up
I-
one day.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys all visit to the country you guys want to go
Mhm.
to. Definitely senior Instagram posts, like going to
Senior trips.
Yeah.
Would be really
Senior
cool.
trip.
Can't
Senior
wait
trip.
for that.
Korea senior
Yeah.
trip.
Crazy.
No,
China senior-
dream senior trip would be to hit China, Japan, Korea.
Oh.
Like
also
or even
Philippines.
Thailand,
Also- yeah, I was
Philippines,
gonna say-
Vietnam. Since they're all so close to each other, you could just hop around.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really
Malaysia,
cool.
Malaysia,
Mm.
My cousins visited Taiwan and then went to China.
Flights are cheap like that.
Yeah.
so.
But yeah, it's definitely something I want to do. I know it's gonna be really expensive, but so what's in a lifetime?
Yeah.
Early
You can never
20s.
spend Too much.
Yeah.
Early 20s. We're young. To wrap it up, thank you so much for listening, and thank you for sharing your stories on when you traveled. It happened to be 2 Chinese and 2 Koreans, so
Oh, yeah.
talking about the culture was really fun.
You're right.
Any ending like statements, closing statements?
Any advice to the viewers watching this?
Yeah.
We're a good fusion mix here.
Fusion, Korean, Chinese. Try it.
Yeah.
Jjajangmyeon.
Jjajangmyeon.
Jampong.
Jumbo. Oh, that's the seafood.
Tangsu.
The spicy
fry.
one.
Have you guys tried tangsu?
The sweet and sour.
I just had it yesterday.
Oh my god!
That's-
It's my
The
favorite.
sweet and sour,
Yeah,
right?
so-
Yeah, it's like also Chinese fusion.
Yeah, it's crispy, like crispy pork.
Mhm.
Working.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Maybe look out for a mukbang from us, you know.
Oh.
Definitely. November.
Hopefully.
You better invite me.
We'll be all aboard.
My
Yeah.
stomach's gonna grumble any second.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be signing off.
Thank
I
you
don't
for
know.
watching.
Yeah, thank you. I will.
I'm Gina.
I'm Jodie.
And I'm Hera. Thank you so much for watching.
Yep, have a good semester.
Bye.